We're thinking about benefits. What we like to do is look at three key categories. Right? So we're thinking about the healthcare system in general. We think about the patient, but we're also thinking about clinicians. So if I start from the clinician end, so the key benefit is the efficiency savings. So I mentioned that as a clinician, in order for me to see a patient on a home visit or a house call or care home visit, can take over an hour for that visit. Whereby if they came to the GP practice, that consultation might take 10 to 15 minutes. So by allowing them to use this technology, they can save a huge amount of time, travel time, as well as that sort of consultation time itself. So that's really important. What that means is that the clinician can now either use that time they've saved for other things, it could be administrative, but also they can provide more access to patients who do need that face-to-face visit. So that's really important from that point of view. If we look at the patient, so patients who might be in a care home, often if they become unwell, they need to see a doctor straight away. In the current system, that might take several hours, because typically clinicians or GPs will see patients during that sort of lunchtime period. So if they've rang in the morning, they'll have to wait until 12, 1 o'clock, etc. With our system, obviously the GP is always in control. They'll make a decision as to whether this is suitable, and if it is, they can actually make an immediate assessment of that patient straight away. No need to wait. So that's saving time, but also from the patient's point of view, that's immediate access, which is critical. If we then look at the system as a whole, a huge problem that we have at the moment with the service is unplanned hospital admissions. That is, patients going directly to hospital, whereas maybe probably better if they rang the GP and got some advice and guidance. So that's also a problem in care homes. So not all staff in care homes are medically trained. So if they come across a patient who's unwell, it's easier for them to pick up the phone and ring 999. With our solution, they've got access to the clinician, so the clinician can make that assessment, and that means we can reduce the number of unplanned hospital admissions. The patient as key, right? They're usually in the centre. I think it's access, right? So immediate access for a patient. They are unwell, they need to see a clinician, they can get immediate access straight away. That's really important. If you think about, we often talk about infections like sepsis, right? If a patient has got sepsis, they need to be assessed and diagnosed quickly and started on treatment quickly. So anything that saves time, that provides them immediate access, ultimately is beneficial for the patient.